Huh, this guy must know a thing or two about aiming. If you don't know about the Mr. Inhuman Reactions himself, then oh boy, you're in for a treat. This sofa main for 100 Thieves has years and years of tactical FPS experience, and as a matter of fact, Hiko's even given the keys to the team at one point. He handpicked the players he played with and is now an extremely vital part to 100 Thieves' success. He's bailed them out numerous times when they needed him most, clutching almost near impossible rounds. This man is something else. So, we at SkillCapped think that maybe we can break down some of what he does and turn it into a video. There's a ton that we can learn from pros, from setups to mechanical tips. Literally anything you could want to learn, you can learn simply from watching the best of the best. And today we're going over some of Hiko's aiming techniques so that maybe one day we can clutch as good as him. I mean, probably not, but like, it's worth a shot. And what better way to start off a video than with a clip showing off Valorant's newest agent, Chamber. Chamber is an agent that requires a bit of mechanical skill to get the most bang for your buck. His Q ability is pretty simple. It's basically a sheriff that one-shot headshots from any range. You buy each of the bullets at 100 credits, and you're maxed at 8 bullets. Obviously that's not a lot, so you need to be careful with how you choose to rip those shots. Chamber requires self-discipline, patience, and confidence, all of which Hiko has. So let's watch this clip from Breeze. And funny enough, just listen to what Hiko has to say.
I gotta take my time here. I gotta really aim. One tap.
Hiko even says himself that he has to take his time with his shots. He does just that and almost wins his team the round. His second and third kill just go to show how patient you need to be in these high pressure situations. I promise you that in most situations, you see almost everyone, including your mom, just start letting shots go and not get any value from them. On the Viper, he's literally letting her shoot at him while he's lining up a shot on her head. I mean, also that goes to show why you shouldn't stand still against a sheriff. And on that last kill, yes, he whiffs a bit, but he still keeps his composure and kills him. I mean, yes, this kill seems like a stat patter, but keep in mind that you still get ultimate points for each kill that you get. And on Breeze, Chamber arguably has one of the best ults for this map. It's a free operator. I mean, you never know. Maybe that one kill might mean the difference between a round win or loss in the long run. So I think we can all agree that Hiko is a Radiant level player, right? Pretty handsome too, not to mention. Wouldn't it be nice if you had a Radiant level Chad that could teach you whatever you wanted about your games? Well, lucky for you, we at SkillCapped have Radiant Smurf commentaries where we have Radiant level players talking through their games and show you how to do literally anything you want. We also have tons of specific online courses tailored to a variety of different topics. And to be honest, they kind of rival some of the online classes I'm taking now in college. Or maybe if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed by one of us, come check us out. We also have a rank improvement guarantee, so if you don't see a rank improving, you'll get your money back. But there's literally so much value here, I find it hard that you won't improve. If you're looking for the fastest way to climb in Valorant, be sure to check out SkillCapped.com, link in the description below. So, wouldn't it be nice to be able to pull off some of this stuff like all the time? Like, Hiko does this all the time in tournaments, and there's tons of clips on the internet just like this. So how does he do it? Well, if I were to be completely honest with you, I'd say that Hiko is probably one of the best, if not the best, at isolating 1v1s. And that's kind of how you clutch. I mean, it's pretty simple if you think about it. The only way you're winning a 1v3 is if you're fighting each person one at a time. And Soph is a good agent to do that with too, as he can gather a ton of information for not only the team, but himself as well when he needs it the most. In this clip, he demonstrates exactly how to isolate those 1v1s. He starts by getting the judge to go through the smoke, but after that, he hops off the box, lines up his crosshair, and is ready to kill each enemy one by one as they swing into heaven. I mean, to be honest, the enemy's spacing is pretty terrible, and because of this, Hiko ends up winning the round. But notice, in between each kill, he gathers himself, resets his crosshair placement, and gets ready to kill another guy. Most players in low elo, even high elo, would probably just panic spam their sheriff and just pray to the Valorant gods that their headshots land. So if you want to clutch your rounds, you need to start calming down in these intense moments and really focus on what you're doing. Let me just show you one more clip that's worthy of a chef's kiss. God, I can never get tired of watching these.
One enemy remaining.
Concentrate so I don't think I have it.
Alright, so something that bothers me beyond belief is when I see people hold these super tight angles that nobody is ever going to hit. Like, what are you doing with this angle? Not even Yay or 10s can hit these shots. Now let's look at what it looks like to hold an angle at a normal length. I'll explain what I mean in a second. Hiko again is playing Chamber, who is honestly a really good op agent by the way, and just watch how he gets these 2 kills. Notice how he's not holding a close angle, as Hiko knows that people usually wide swing that angle towards cave. He's rewarded with getting the kill on the jet, and is able to reposition for the second kill with great crosshair placement. In our heads, it's nice to think that we can hit these ridiculous shots with a hairline crack that we could barely see through, but if you actually hit that shot, I'll be honest, you just got lucky, I'm not gonna lie. What you should be doing is instead giving yourself enough room to adjust your crosshair depending on the opponent's peak, like you saw in this clip. By holding a super tight angle, it's just not a realistic shot to hit. You obviously don't want to hold the angle too wide, but you don't want to hold it too close. And that's what this clip demonstrates. Next, I want to take a look at some tech that I don't really see used quite enough. Look at this clip. So if somebody's holding a tight angle like that Jet was with a Marshall, it's a good idea to jiggle so the enemy is baited into holding that super tight angle. Think about it. She just saw your shoulder 5 times, and she's probably expecting your head to be there any second now. Now, after showing a bit of shoulder, you scandalous player you can wide swing that and usually punish the person holding that close angle. Gunfights are more mind games than people think, and your movement plays a huge part in it. Maybe you're in this situation twice in one game, and you jiggle that guy, but end up not wide swinging because you wide swung earlier. The more gunfights you get in, the more you'll understand this and become better at it, so just give it some time. And it interests me how Hiko knows this, and he's just so good at it. So if you want to become like Hiko, or any Radiant player for that matter, check out our other guides, and we can help you round out your gameplay and rank up faster. Also, like I mentioned before, if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed by one of us, be sure to subscribe on our website at SkillCapped.com. As I said, we also have tons of Radiant Smurf commentaries where we have literal Radiant level players walking through exactly how to have the most impact possible in every round, every map. They do it all, and they'll do it right in front of you. It's just super helpful to see in real time what goes through a top tier player's head. It's like the closest thing to boosting without actually getting boosted, you know? As we mentioned before, it's also backed by a rank improvement guarantee, and the reason we do that is because we are just that confident that our service works. And if it doesn't work, then obviously you shouldn't pay. So what are you waiting for? You got nothing to lose. Head on over to SkillCapped.com and get started on your way to that rank that you deserve. So yeah, Hiko is one of the best in the game, and you can learn so much from watching pro players, and I highly recommend you do it too in your free time. You can learn setups, lineups, how to calm, anything. Plus, there's a ton of small pro streamers out there, and they give you the time to answer anything you ask them. Obviously within reason, so don't go into their chat just spamming a bunch of random questions. You know, they're people too, so keep that in mind. But go ahead and give them a watch. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. And that's all for us. I'm Teets, and we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.